What's going on, y'all? So today I'm going to give you my first looks and impressions of the PEAX Backcountry DUO headlamp. Just to let y'all know, I did use this on a 10-day elk hunt, so it's technically not my first looks, but it did provide me some information I wanted to share with you guys. So just a brief overview real quick. It's got 180 degrees of adjustment, so you can put it on this way or this way, and it doesn't matter, so you can completely adjust it. At its highest output, it's up to 1,000 lumens, so it's extremely bright. It also comes with a rechargeable battery, and you use a USB-C cord to recharge it. And it has a red light too, and they're saying it's the brightest red or green light on the market, which is really nice. I love to use red or green light, especially if I'm, walking in to an area and I want to be really stealthy. If I'm close to a bedding area, anything like that, I prefer to use the red light, and it has extremely bright red light on there. It said the battery life is up to 6 hours on the highest output, and the longest running time is 69 hours. So I think that's on its lowest output. It can run for 69 hours. So it's extremely long lasting battery life. So the light itself has 6 different modes, and it also has a built-in memory. So what you want to do is when you click it, you can cycle through, and it will 3 different modes for each light. So that's the red light. It goes the brightest, little less bright, or the brightest, little less bright. What the heck? So the light itself has 3 different modes per light. So 6 different light settings. So you'll click it and you can cycle through. It goes to the brightest, a little less bright, and then the least bright, and then you click it again, it'll go to red, and it'll cycle through 3 different times. Now with the memory, if you leave it, say you like this setting here, if you leave it for a couple seconds and you click it again, it'll turn off. Once you turn it back on, that's where it will start, is that setting that you last had it on, which is really cool as well. If you double click it, it will strobe. So if for whatever reason, if you have a rave or an emergency situation, you can use the strobe setting. And also, if you click it 3 times, it will cycle through. I don't know what you'd use that for, but it also does that. So 1, 2, 3. You see how it kind of cycles through from brightest to dimmest. And then once you get it to a setting you like, you can click it. Now that actually cycles more than 3 times, so maybe you can get more of a fine adjustment on the brightness of the light. So maybe that's what it's for, but once you get to a setting that you like, just click it and it will lock on that setting. It also has a locking feature, which is really nice. So when it's in your backpack, you don't have to worry about it turning on and draining the battery. To do that, you just hold it down for 4 seconds. It should blink twice, just like that, and now it's locked. So now I click it, it's not gonna turn on. Now to unlock it, you do the same thing. You just hold it down for 4 seconds, and it should blink twice again, and now it's ready to go again. So I like having that locking feature. It's really nice so it doesn't burn your battery out. So to get into some cons about the headlamp, I really don't have much. Really the only thing, if I was being nitpicky, is the weight. It's a little heavy, but for me, my biggest priority for headlamps is the brightness. So I will take up a couple extra ounces if it means it's gonna be super bright. So for a backcountry headlamp, an ultralight headlamp, it's a little bit heavy, but it really doesn't bother me none, and I don't think it bothers a lot of people either. So that's really it though. Other than that, there's not really many cons about it. Going into the pros, the first thing is this light here. There's a light on the on and off button when you're charging it, which is really nice because it will tell you when it's done charging. So it will illuminate green when it's fully charged, and if it's not, it will continue to stay red. This is nice, so you don't have to guess and figure out when it's fully charged. Another cool thing, another pro that I like about it is when you charge it, this cap doesn't come off. You unscrew it to expose the USB-C, but this doesn't come all the way off. Which is nice about this is you're not going to lose this cap. I've had other lights where you have to pull something off or unscrew something completely, and I've lost that cap. So this is nice. It doesn't come completely off. It just unscrews where you can expose that thing, that USB-C, and then you screw it back on without having to lose that end cap there. My favorite pro about this headlamp is the battery life. This battery lasts forever. I used this on my 10-day elk hunt. I charged it halfway through, but I didn't even need to charge it. I just charged it because I was charging all my electronics, and so I just plugged this in as well. But I didn't even need to, and I bet you it lasted the whole time because we only use these very briefly in the morning and in the night. But it just lasts a long time. And another pro is it's extremely bright. I love having a bright headlamp, especially duck hunting. It provides so much more light, and you can see a lot more with a bright headlamp. I think it's very important to have an extremely bright headlamp. So all in all, it's a great headlamp. I'm glad I got it, and it was definitely worth the money. I definitely recommend y'all picking one of these up, and if you are going to get one, please use the link in the description. It is an affiliate link, and it supports the channel, and it allows me to continue making these videos for you guys. Also, like and subscribe. That also helps out a lot. And leave a comment about what you like about this headlamp, what you don't like about this headlamp, and what you're going to be using for this year's season. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I forgot to mention that I am giving this headlamp to one of y'all. And all you have to do to be entered to win is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. And then I'll be picking a winner in the next couple weeks and be shipping it straight to your door. So good luck to y'all. Thanks for watching.